Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel Unfiltered with Cats. And this is our fourth video in a row and I have seen people are giving me some amount of love. So this video is for people who are moving places, who are moving students, people who work. I know you guys are moving the cities. So I made a full-fledged video of what happens when you move to a new cities. So basically I moved to Bangalore around 531 days ago. That is approximately 1 year and 5 months it's been. So I moved to Bangalore on August 3rd 2024, and it's been a hell of a journey, and let me tell you, it is not easy. And if you are seeing this video before moving to somewhere, after moving somewhere, you are the right place. This is for you. So I'm going to tell you about what are the problems you face when you move to the city. Secondly, we'll talk about the reality checks before you move to the city. You should know these points, and once you're moved, you'll get to know. Nextly, we'll talk about the problems I personally faced, the tips and the adjustments you need to do. So when you move to the new city, before moving to the new city, you should have some reality checks. That is, you will feel lonely. I think कहीं पे भी move होने से पहले we know like कुछ नहीं होगा, we'll have a lot of fun, we'll make friends, this that, but once you move, it's not how that works. I think first 2 to 3 days are very like passes on, but it hits once it's the third day. It hits you on your brain. You feel alone. You don't have anyone to talk about because your family is busy and they cannot be on the call for 24/7. So this is the one thing I faced when I moved to Bangalore. The first day went so well, and the second day went okayish, and third day was a breakdown day. I cried under my blanket, and the one thought I had in my mind was, वापस जाने का कोई रास्ता है क्या? Secondly, you feel very confident before you like leave the city, your own city, home city, but your confidence goes down once you move there. And this is the reality. You move with a lot of confidence, overconfidence, that we'll do this, we'll do that, but this is not how that works. New city at least needs 6 to 8 months to adjust. The second most thing is, as I moved from north to south, the biggest cultural shock, understanding languages, was the biggest task. And because basically, how do I explain? You always talk to people who are alike, who understands you, but I was fully alone because the people around me were not the people I stay with. I don't understand their language. I don't know what they're talking about. So this was the biggest cultural shock for me. And the last point is, initially when you move to the new city, any city, your money will drain like water. I used to spend 22K for the first 5 months. I have come down to 9 or 10 now. So yeah, I spend it 18K the first month, 22K, 25K, then I started managing. So these are some tips that you need to understand, that you will go through a lot when you move to the new city. So this video is like basically about the students, the first comers. If you're like coming to the city for the very first time, if you're moving away from your home for the very first time, just like me. So the problems I faced when I moved to the city was dependency. So I was very much dependent on one girl of my college because I was facing hell of issues. I had panic attacks, adjustment issues. So I became dependent on anyone who could give me support. It was the first problem I faced because I was not mentally prepared about what is gonna happen. So you need to keep yourself very, very much strong. That especially if you're moving for the first time away from your home. So the second problem I faced was the fucking hostel drama. So the first tip to all of you, college students or newcomers in the city, please, please sort it out. So before moving to my college's hostel, I did not see the room. So it was just as small as a box. So I couldn't adjust and breathe there. I used to feel very claustrophobic. I think that you need to sort it out. You have to see where you are living. So I had to leave the hostel within 7 to 8 days, and I like wasted a lot of money there. But you have to sort it out. Please see your hostel before shifting there. Please sort this out where you are living, because hostels are not as good as you think here. Come visit, talk to them about food and everything. Then move to the new city or to that place. Okay, so do the PG hunting very nicely, because PG here are very expensive. It's not how it works. So basically, for one room, I'm living alone. It's like 20K, and you have to do it according to yourself. Hunt the PG very nicely. So the after leaving the hostel, I moved to a PG. As I was very depressed at that time, I was facing hell of issues, hell of panic attacks, depression. I had no one to talk to. So I moved to the city, moved to the PG in which my friend was living. So that was okayish. The place was good. I was living in a single room. I had good storage for my clothes and everything, but it was a single bed, plus the food had rats in it. So there I drained a lot of money on food. And then I took a decision that it's been like from August to Feb, from August 2024 to August 2024 to Feb 2025, I lived there, and then I took a decision that I am fine now. At that time, I like started adjusting. So I left that place because I selected that place in a hurry, and I selected that place because I was dependent on my friend living there. So, and yes, keep in mind that people here will not return your security. Your PG security will never come back, and this is the truth. I don't know what is it, but it won't come back. They will give you some excuse or other excuse, and they won't give you back. This happened with me when I left the previous PG. Then I moved here. I got a double bed. The room is okay. It is like a little bigger, but the storage here is less. But I'm much happier here. So I face problem with my food. It's a big issue. You don't get the Punjabi food you eat here, so you need to sort it out. Either you should know how to cook, so my PG has a kitchen, but I don't know how to cook, girl. So you should know how to cook, or ready to spend a ton of money on food. So food was a big issue. My health went haywire. In around like 1 year 5 months, I was sick for the 8 to 9 months. I'm sick here. My health is not very good in the city. There was a time in last December when I had like fever, infections in my body, like a lot of like cyst kind of like my throat had a lot of infectious cysts due to throat infections. It was I don't remember what you say the exact word. So I have been through a lot of different kind of tests when I moved to the city, and it took me 1 year to my body to adjust to the city. So everything works very differently. So the city is very safe for girls. You go out, I roam around at night, and it's a very safe city. Plus homesickness. Homesickness is a big issue here. You will face homesickness. You need to make your friends. You need to plan your day. At least for the first 6 months, you need to plan your day, what to do and what not to do, because you will feel homesick. I used to feel very much homesick. Though I made my friends, but they were very less. You need to find your own ways to I found gym. I made friends. I used to work out. I used to go out and meet people. I used to plan that we're gonna meet to this friend today. So this is how I adjusted to the city, and I made a lot of good and bad friends. So the other point is the last one. The problem I faced was trusting the wrong people in the city. So you should know whom to trust and whom not to. Do not reveal yourself totally to one person. People use you when you uh, leave city because they think you are vulnerable at that time. So you have to be in your senses and not like tell everything about you to people. Make friends that are worthy. That's it. So the one that like tips I would like to give you guys are that select your area very nicely. डू द पीजी हंटिंग बिफोर, पहले से ही सब करके रखो. पीजी हंटिंग, रूम वगैरह जहाँ भी रहना है, balcony, what kind of area I want to stay, because I don't have any option. I have to stay here only. My college is nearby. You have to plan your budget. See, it doesn't work like that. You cannot spend your parents' money around 30k a month, 50k a month. It doesn't work like that. I used to spend around 25 to 26k in initial years. So the initial year money drains very fast. But later on you have to plan your budget. This will go into outings, this will go into food, this will go into the things I want for the room, this will go into the ration, because a lot of things in when you stay away from home, जैसे आपका वॉशिंग पाउडर हो गया, बर्तन धोने वाला पाउडर लिक्विड हो गया, इट वर्क्स लाइक अराउंड 4 to 5 6 months. आराम से चल जाती है चीज़ें. So you have to plan your budget, where to spend and where not to. You cannot plan an outing every day. You have to survive. Next is how to find genuine people. That's a big issue. So I told you that genuine people are very difficult to find in the city. To be honest, I only found 3 in 1.5 years. I have friends, but genuine ones are only 3. Because they're genuine. I made them friends because they're genuine. So it takes a lot of time to understand what are they like really genuine, or they're like using you for something, or they're like for their own work they are with you. So you have to be with them, spend time with them. Do not trust them very easily with your things. Do not tell them everything about your life. Take time to make friends. Take your time, explore your niche and your type of friends, and you will like totally find them. I also found them after like 8 to 9 months. I can say that they were like very very genuine friends of mine. So you have to figure out it when you're like in Bangalore. I'm specifically talking about. So if you're talking about like transport is very cheap here. So basically you travel by metro. It's like everything. If you want to travel like 1.5 hour away from either say, so you will cover the distance in 150 rupees only. 150 रुपये में काम हो जाता है भाई मस्ती से. Maximum it will go to 180 if you go to end of the Bangalore from here till what end where the metro route takes you. It will maximum 180. It's very, so if I do like up and down from anywhere, it takes maximum like 160 200 or maximum 250 rupees में मेरा सारा काम हो जाता है. Traveling autos are very cheap here, so mostly you have to walk only in the city. It's very very trafficy city it is. You have to take care of your mental health here. You have to plan your day, keep yourself busy, work out on yourself. So if you're a college going person, plan your day. I'll get up, I'll meditate, I'll take bath, I'll go to the college, I'll come back, I'll go to my gym. So you have to plan your day. Don't keep yourself free in the initial times, because it will hit you like it used to do with me. So after the adjustments are done, if you can say like today I can say I'm adjusted. I have a routine in Bangalore. I don't cry at the airport that I want to go home. I used to do that basically. So I make a proper routine that this is my day, this is what I'll do, I'll be content, I'll this, I'll do that. So after adjustment, you make a proper routine. You have to like travel, enjoy the city, accepting that there will be some discomfort if you're into a new city, because when you are in your home place, things are like quite comfort. And the one thing I would like to tell you, you will never grow in the city you are born in, because there it holds a lot of comfort and warmth for you. So sit with yourself, sit with your thoughts, and like you have to calm yourself, ground yourself that everything is okay, and make a routine, travel, make friends. I think being alone is a wonderful experience, and once you adjusted to the new city, it's hell of a journey. And I still miss home, but I think, to be very honest, I'm now habitual of living alone rather than living with my family, because living alone has changed me in a lot of ways, and it does change you. It comes with a storm, and when it's time to leave the city, now it's my time to leave the city. When for months, like, the city was a storm in my life and made me so calm and patient. So this was my journey, and this was some tricks, problems, things, reality checks. I gave you some tricks to adjust into a new city, and problems I faced were these. So a new city doesn't change overnight, but it changes you completely, guys. So this was the video for today, and I hope it helped you, and I hope you watch it before you move anywhere. So I hope you like the video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.